Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have something very interesting. We want to talk about it's a really expensive skincare, really worth it. And let's get started. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We are going to do a demo on my face. And we're gonna use two very luxury skincare. The first one is, let me show you guys. It's by La Prairie. It's the Anti-Aging Stress Cream. It's 1.7 ounce for $240. And we're going to compare with the Sisley. Hold on, let me get this better. Sisley's Supreme Cream is 1.6 ounce for $795. I know, $795 for 1.6 ounce. So both cream do very similar. I went online to study. Sisley, the Suprema, it's anti-aging cream designed for dry skin. Address multiple signs of aging for firming, elasticity, this type of conditions. For this La Prairie one, it's more focused on de-stress the skin, but also help it firm and lifting the skin too. So I think it's great to compare. So the question for this two is that, do I spend $795 for a moisturizer, or do I spend $240 for moisturizer? And that is the mystery for a lot of people that, you know, why am I spending so much? Do I see a result? So I want to do a demo and let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, so how are we going to do and see a difference? So this is my own idea and we'll hope that this is going to work. And I got a little butter spatula here. So I think you're going to go crazy when I'm doing this right here. So like I said, this is a 1.6 ounce for $795. And we are going to take roughly this much out of cream on one side of my face. So we did a calculation a little bit. Let me see my little cheat sheet here. This is roughly about $79.50 for this amount. That's a lot of money. I mean, come on, some moisturizers don't even cost that much. So we're gonna put that much on this side of the face. And we're gonna put La Prairie Cinnamon on this side. So let's get started right now. So let's put this on my, actually that's not waste. I'm gonna just put this right here like butter. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay, now we're gonna use the La Prairie Anti-Distress Moisturizer. We're gonna use the set amount like this one, so okay. And this is a little bit less expensive. This one is $240 for 1.6 ounce. So this much is about $24. See, set amount. So we're gonna put it right here now. Okay, and let's see this. I look cray. Oh, it drops. So you guys saw that drop, right? So I'm gonna put a little bit more now. Totally fail. Put a little bit more to be fair. Okay, that's good. And now we're gonna massage in and leave it on for 10 minutes. Okay, now I have the La Prairie here. I was going to slightly massage in. So my theory is this. I'm putting a very thick amount using as a mask. And because this is like roughly almost an ounce of the moisturizer on my skin, so I should be able to see a much more faster result. And so what am I looking for? I don't know. I thought maybe looking for something more plumbing, more firming, you know. And then this is thick Sisley, not Sisley, Suprema by Sisley. The texture is very different. This is kind of like a very lightweight cream, and the Sisley is much more heavier. But of course, this is like a, how many times? Literally 3 times more money. So that's a lot. So I'm gonna put this right here. And like I said, we're gonna leave this on for about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna wipe it off and to see the difference. And do we really see a difference on the skin? Oh my god, I never put so expensive stuff on my face. So this is what, 79, this is 24. It's like a what? over $100 on my face right now for one application. That it's a lot of money, and I better look like $1,000, right? Okay, let's check back in 10 minutes. I just want to share a couple tips regarding what I'm doing right now. Technically, you should be able to use any moisturizer using as a mask, but you have to be very careful that if you're oily skin or you have a lot of breakout, you really want to avoid doing anything like this, because imagine that each of these cream are super rich emollient, and when you put on a thick layer on the skin, it really covers the pores. And then if you don't remove this after a certain amount of time, it will clog the pores, and which will cause breakout for you in the future. So you really don't want to do that. And since I have a drier skin conditions, and it's okay for what I do, and I can definitely feel a little bit not tingling. I can feel something's going on. The La Prairie side, it feels very cooling, just like they say, it's anti-stress moisturizer, so it really calm and soothe. And this one has a lot of botanical flower in there, so I do feel slightly tingling feeling, like very mild. I wouldn't say sensitivity. It just, you imagine you put so much in one time, so of course you're gonna feel something. And the whole purpose I'm doing this just really to see that, you know, if I use literally 1 ounce on my face, am I going to see a difference? Because like I said earlier, a lot of people ask me that, do I need to spend that much money for skincare? So that's what I'm doing. So I can't wait to remove this to see result. It's about 5 minutes now. And it's still pretty thick, you know. Seems like I have more on this side than this side. Interesting. But I think it's because the consistency. So, okay, let's wait for a few more minutes. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes now. You can definitely see the both side cream is still very creamy on the skin, and La Prairie one is very thick. Okay, so we're gonna remove this now to see the difference, okay? Okay, it's very exciting. It's like $100 on my skin. Okay, so I use the wet cloth. Just gonna do it like this way. So wasteful. The thing is, when you do this, you really have to remove it, because if you don't, it is so heavy, the cream, it's gonna, I think it's definitely gonna clog the pores. So, what do you think? I mean, it looks pretty good to me. It looks really radiant. Okay, let's do the other side now. That's the very expensive one, Sisley. Okay. Wow, there's so much money in there. This is crazy. Okay, it did. Okay. So now, we're gonna bring the picture before and after to show you guys one more time. Okay, so you know, it's really hard for me to see through the little camera here, but my skin, I can tell you the consistency. I think it's the lighting, because like right now this looks more brighter, but when you look at here, it's about saying about the lighting, because the lighting is facing that way. So, but you know, that's a funny thing. My eyes looks better in this side rather than here. Interesting. I mean, they both feels really wonderful. Honestly, I don't really feel much difference on my skin. Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay, so what's my conclusion? Well, let me feel this. Hold on 1 second. Okay. You know, I need to go check the bathroom, the big lighting. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went to the bathroom to check the big light and big mirror to check out, see my skin. I don't see much difference. So what I'm looking for is the tone of my skin, the pores of my size of my pores, that's what I mean. My goodness, can't even say it. So I want to get close to show you. See that? So this is the Sisley part. This is the La Prairie. I mean, don't judge though, because this, normally my skin this side is not as good as this side, so this will look softer than this one, so just remember that. But honestly, I don't really see a big difference. I don't. I mean, I think they both feel really great. So my final conclusion is that it really depends your spending. You know, if you just love the super luxury skincare that you just have money to spend, buy it. Buy Sisley, the Suprema. You know, I have to say, Suprema, the smell is really wonderful, and you can tell they use really rare nice ingredient, because if you read the box, the first ingredient is the patent ingredient with the four I think the floral ingredient in there, and after that it's a hazelnut oil, and there's a lot, so you don't see the traditional ingredient at first, which is a glycerin, this type of ingredient. And for La Prairie, unfortunately on their website they don't tell you much information, so I cannot tell you the key ingredient in the La Prairie, because I have this cream for over a year now and I throw away the box. I don't know what's the key ingredient. So I have to say that when you look at Sisley website, they really give you an ingredient list and they tell you each ingredient what it does. La Prairie don't give you much information. So for a consumer, that if I want to spend that much money on skincare, I feel a little bit better. So I can see where my money go to. So, but again, I think $7.95 for 1.6 ounces is a lot of money. Would I buy that again? I probably won't, because I just think it's too much money for moisturizer. For Sisley, for the La Prairie one, $240. It's a slightly reasonable for the luxury skincare 1.6 ounce. So that's about the same price at where every luxury brand go. So I think that's okay for that particular price. But I think decision definitely is yours. So today's test, really to let you know, is that just because you spend a lot more money, it's not always a guarantee it's the best cream. You always want to figure out what is your skin conditions. You're dry, you're oily, you're sensitive, and what do you want to see change of your skin. And then based on those information, then you can find the moisturizer that's right for you. And one last thing I want to share with you is that, say that if you don't have a wrinkle on your face right now, you bought anti-aging moisturizer, target wrinkle. Obviously you won't see any difference because you don't have wrinkles, but you'll be more preventative for your skin. So just always keep in mind on that. For those of you who have any questions regarding skincare, or you post any skincare on your social media, I would love to see it from you. I want to create my own little community, so it's called hashtag Skin by Steve Jan. So again, hashtag Skin by Steve Jan, and put hashtag that on your post so I can see it, because I love to see what you post in skincare or hear from you guys. So I want to say thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel, and don't forget to follow all my social media right over here. The most important thing, subscribe my YouTube right this corner. Wait, I think it's this corner. I always get confused, but you know which corner is it. Alright, so thank you so much. I think this experiment is really cool. My skin feels really good on both sides though. Yeah, they feel exactly the same, I think. So I think I look good now. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Bye.